What up, what up? This is Finance, Fitness, and Folk, a channel where we discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. So in today's episode, I'm going to explain how to eat according to your blood type. So of course, this channel is about finance, fitness, and folks, right? So I know there may be some folks out there that's really on the fence about coming out and working out, starting off and taking that first step towards fitness. And what I would say is that, once you take that first step, then it's all downhill from there. So stay motivated with that. But I wanted to put this video out because, a lot of folks don't want to take that first step because they don't feel right. They're sluggish. They may be overweight. They may have some issues with autoimmune. There may be a conglomerate of things that will prevent somebody or have somebody not motivated to come out here and start that working out process. So one of the things that definitely will help you is by eating right. And of course, you can do a pescatarian diet where you do like fruits and vegetables and just fish as meat. You can go straight vegetarian. You can go to where you're only eating protein, like chicken and things like that, but not red meat. But what I would say is that there are some books and there is some literature out there that I guess is scientifically proven that if you eat according to what your blood type is, it actually helps your body a lot when it comes to fitness and just being healthy in general. So I was introduced to this book from my wife a couple years ago. The book is called Joseph Cristiano's Blood Type Diet. Joseph Cristiano's Blood Type Diet. So go ahead and Google that and it'll come up. If you Google eating according to your blood type, you'll receive a whole bunch of hits when it comes to different books that explains it. But this is the book that my wife introduced me to. So the book that she gave me was actually according to my blood type. So this particular author actually made a separate book for every blood type there is. So I will not discuss my blood type nor my wife's because it can be what's called in the medical field a HIPAA violation. HIPAA, I forget what the acronym stands for. But one thing I would say is, under no circumstance should you give anybody your blood type information. That's very sensitive information, and there are a lot of negative things that can come about you giving away that type of information. I would say guard your blood type like you guard your social security number. I'm just being real about that, So, it's a reason why you cannot just go to the hospital and just ask somebody's blood type. Like there's a reason for that. There's a reason why they don't put your blood type on your immunization cards. It's very sensitive information. So, anyways, getting back to the book. She gave me a book according to my blood type, and she grabbed her blood type, right? So, there are some blood types to where the blood cannot process red meat, and it suggests that you only eat chicken or some type of Cornish hen or something like that. And then there are some blood types to where red meat actually gives you energy. So do your own research. I'm not going to go into specifics of voice like what I received and what I saw when it came to a particular blood type. But there's so many. It breaks down everything. It breaks down what type of vegetables you're supposed to eat, what type of fruit you're supposed to eat. It breaks down what can be bad for you as well. Like for some folks, crabs is bad for you. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that crabs is just a bad food, anything like that. I'm just saying, like, according to somebody's blood type, eating shellfish, I put it like that. Eating some type of shellfish actually can weigh negative on you. I will say that I did try that particular book when it came to my blood type, and I did see a difference. I actually gave the book to one of my family members, and it changed their life. It really did. Like once they started actually going with that book and actually like going with the directions of that book like thoroughly, following the directions of that book thoroughly, they said they saw a huge difference in their energy. They saw a huge difference in exactly how they went about their day. They even said that actually like their way of thinking, and like basically like it actually increases their their focus, right? So if they needed to focus on something, they say eating like that, according to their blood type, actually increase their focus on tasks. So I mean, there's a reason why you got a lot of authors that actually made books that actually goes over these things. And you know, I'm a very analytical person. I'm a very scientific person. So you know, I do believe that this actually could help. And you know, like I said, you know, one of the things that can actually help you out a lot when it comes to you actually taking that first step towards actually coming outside or going to a gym and start working out is to start eating right first. You'd be surprised that, you know, if you start eating right, you can actually start losing weight without actually exercising. I mean, it's real. You know, and along with some intermittent fasting, which I may go over in another video. I think I did mention it in one of my videos, but maybe I'll do a deeper dive when it comes to that. But there's so many ways you can lose weight. But one of the ways you can lose weight and actually keep your energy and be able to, you know, take off fat and build muscle is to come out and work out. But you're not gonna be able to do that unless you actually start eating right and actually have a mindset of actually coming out here to work out. Because, you know, once you get the mindset of wanting to come out here and work out, but you start walking maybe like half a mile a day, or you may start doing some push-ups or whatever the case may be, and you're still eating, you know, just junk food, and you're eating a whole bunch of candy and sugars and carbohydrates and things of that nature. You're not gonna be motivated, folks. I mean, like after that first day, you're gonna be so exhausted and you're gonna feel like crap. And the very next day comes in, you be like, man, I don't feel like coming out here to work out. Like this sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, getting your diet right is very important. And I don't want to really say it's like a diet. I mean, the book says diet. But, you know, diet can be a very funny word when it comes to folks, because diet implies you cannot eat what you want to eat. To a certain degree, that is true. But you shouldn't think of it as a diet. You should think of it more of it's like a way of living, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to put a whole bunch of toxins into your body and still try to work out at the same time. I mean, your body just not gonna work. You know, it's just like a car, right? If you put the wrong type of fuel in your car's not gonna work properly. If I'm driving a car that takes unleaded gas and I put, you know, diesel in my car, it's not gonna work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing when it comes to food. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to get physically fit, eating the right foods is definitely one of those things you have to do. But I'm just putting this video out and giving you an idea how you can go about doing that. And the book actually gives you the foods you're supposed to eat according to your blood type. So it's just an idea out there for y'all. You know, go and try it out if you want to. The book, once again, is called Joseph Cristiano's Blood Type Diet. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep pushing these videos out in order for you, in order to give you leverage to be better in your life. All right. Finite Fitness Info. Triple F. I'm gone.